I ordered my Apple Watch on April 10th. Today is May 27th. When I ordered my Apple Watch, I ordered it as soon as pre-ordering became available. At the time, I was overseas in Seychelles, and I had to return through Dubai, and I had to come back to America. I really expected to have my Apple Watch within 2 or 3 weeks of actually ordering it. I had no idea that I'd be waiting until May 27th. They originally told us that we'd get it in shipment 1, and that would come on anywhere in between June 1st and June 30th. My God, that's an entire month. But I'm very disappointed with the Apple Watch rollout because I really expected that I'd simply be able to walk into the Apple store, drop some money, and walk out with my Apple Watch. To make things worse, they shipped it through UPS, which is probably the shittiest fucking shipping service there is. I hate UPS. I prefer FedEx. I prefer USPS. But I absolutely hate UPS. And sure enough, I ended up having to leave home and go get my package because the problem was I wasn't available to actually wait for it to come, and these things require a signature on delivery. Otherwise, there's a possibility of, identity fraud or shenanigans. So now that I finally have it, now I can finally unbox it after just about everybody else has unboxed theirs.
So this box certainly doesn't look like a watch, but it comes in a massive box. And I've never seen a box this long. So let's unwrap this with my Smirnoff Ice. See, Apple, you picked the wrong time to piss me off because, right now I'm drunk. So anything I say about you, well, you're just going to have to deal with the backlash. So, look at this goddamn box. Look at this. Holy smoosh. Look at that. That's a big-ass box. That is a big-ass box. Jesus. Okay, so now I gotta get that. So this one's the sport one. This one's not the regular 7000 series space gray aluminum. For a watch, do you think this is kind of overkill for a damn box? This is ridiculous. This is overkill. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess that's one thing about Apple's boxes. They kind of want you to not even want to open them. Okay, so what do they have inside waiting for me? Okay, let's pull that open. Okay. Wow, Jesus Christ. What the look at that. That's a big one. Wait, let me get a sip of this. Yeah. Okay. That's the charger. I'm thinking this is probably because I'm paying a lot more attention to whether or not I'm using a 1 amp charger or a 2 amp charger. This says that it's a let's see. This says that it is a little hard to see. This right here this is only a 5-volt 1 amp charger. So that means that if you wanted to use this to charge your iPhone, it takes twice as long than if you use the iPad's charger to charge your iPhone. So this is the new magnetic induction. It attaches using magnets, and it uses induction charging to charge through the case. Now the reason why that's important is very simple. It's because this way it makes the case more water resistant, so it doesn't open up any parts in order to ensure that you don't get any water in there, you don't damage it. So I'm anxious to find out if this thing will hold up on the beach against beach water. In fact, let me get another sip of that. Okay, so now open this package. One thing I gotta give Apple is they sure wrap the shit out of this thing. And before I open it, let me also just say to all of those Galaxy Android fanboys, well, first of all, with the new Galaxy S6, all of that junk you were talking about having removable memory cards and having removable batteries, all that's over. Samsung finally realized that, if you get memory cards from SanDisk, the vast majority of them won't work properly and they don't mount right. And B, they also realize that they can jerk you for memory prices by making, flash memory in their phones built in. So Samsung has basically, with the Galaxy S6, they've basically done what they could to build a better iPhone. And the problem is, now you don't have your removable batteries. Now you also do not have your removable memory cards. Now, as for the watches, the Galaxy Gear 2 is a piece of crap. The Galaxy Gear was an absolute market failure. And now Samsung's going to have to come up with something to compete with that. Voila. This is the black Apple Watch Sport. Look at that. Look at that. Let me take a picture. Boom. Look at this. So you already know, because this has lithium-ion battery, this already came partially charged. This is a 42 millimeter. And I'll tell you, what's funny about it is, even with a 42 millimeter, to tell you the God's honest truth, I feel that 42 millimeter is a little small for my hands. So let's activate this son of a bitch. Look at this. Let's see what's going to do. What's it going to do? Oh, you got to push and hold it. There we go. That's Apple for you. Everybody knows how their products work because they all work alike. And that's pretty much what you want to do when you want to gain a clientele that finds your product interesting and irresistible. And I know there's a lot of people say, oh yeah, stupid iSheet buying the iWatch, what an idiot. Yeah, well, guess what? I've got an extra $500 every other week that I can spend on it. So guess what? If that's what I choose to do, then that's what I'm doing. If you want to go out and buy a Galaxy Gear watch, then you go out and do that. If you want to buy a Moto X360 watch or whatever it's called, go ahead and buy one. I'm not going to say nothing. But just remember, when it comes time for y'all to vote on more welfare, I'm going to be right there voting against whatever Democrat piece of welfare vote and piece of garbage you try to put in the office. We're going to get some fiscal conservatism. No more welfare. Okay, it's booting up. It takes a little while to boot up. Wow, it takes a long time. And this is the sensors that touch the back of your wrist and finds out what your heart rate is and everything. How about that? Look at that. Oh, English? I'll take English for 100, Alex. Open the Apple Watch app on your phone to start pairing. Okay, I have to pair it and then I'll get right back.
The pairing procedure is quick and simple. It's designed for someone who has almost no idea how to use one of these devices. And if you were using an iPhone and an iWatch for the absolute first time, in just a few minutes you'd be able to quickly synchronize the phone and the watch, set up a passcode on the watch, and set up the ability to unlock your watch with your phone.
Oh, there it is. And all you got to do is basically turn your wrist towards your face and the watch comes on. Sometimes it works right away. Sometimes it takes a little bit more of a flick for the accelerometer to recognize what you're doing. But let me try it again. This thing, I think it's still reading Dubai time, so I have to change the setting. I don't know why it picked Dubai, but that's okay. I can always change that. So anyway, if you pick the button right here that says, what is it called? You can unlock it and this, that, and other. So far, so good. Looks like it's cutting edge stuff, you know. And okay, so you got this spinning dial of people. Okay, MWBK. I don't know what that is. KW. Ooh. Some people have pictures. Yeah, some people have pictures from your phone and some people don't. Yeah, so how about that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. What else I got? At the home system. What else do I have if I go home? Calendar, no upcoming events. 9:33. I gotta change that time. Well, actually, it is 9:33. So basically, what this thing is doing is it's showing me an optional time in Dubai. And this is the workout. Showing me the activity, blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, you inactive person, you. How long do you stand? How long do you move? Etc. So basically, I mean, you've probably already seen most of this because they've already There's been tons and tons of these reviews ad nauseum. But the only thing that I'm going to add is that Apple, despite the fact that I'm upset with the rollout, Apple really deserves to be credited because this is the biggest watch rollout in the history of mankind. There has never been a watch rollout that got that many people to purchase a device for their wrist, a watch, at in between $300 and $500. I'm sorry, $315,000. There's never been a watch rollout in the history of mankind that has gotten that much money on 1, 2, or even 3 days of a weekend. Apple deserves a lot of credit for that. Now, I'm very pissed at the rollout. I'm very, very upset about that. But you know what? Good things come to those who wait. And that's one of the reasons why I don't deal with Samsung products, and I also refuse to buy into Windows Mobile because their products just suck. You see all that boxing material right there? There's more engineering intelligence in this boxing material than in most of the other products that I've seen online. And I would never buy like a Windows phone. And the Samsung, even though I've got plenty of money, I would never buy one of those things because they just suck. And the beautiful thing about these watches is you can only use them with an accompanying phone. Like you can only use this with an iPhone. You can't use this with a Samsung. So that means that you won't see any of these badge whores walking around with both an iWatch and a Galaxy Note or some shit like that. You won't see it because it can't happen because they'd have it and there'd be nothing they could do with it. That's absolutely brilliant, and it should stay that way. I don't like to see cross-playing. I don't like to see, people badge whores. I don't like that. So it's better this way. This is some good stuff. I don't know if they sell this in your neighborhood, but these are good. These are really good. This is the Raspberry Smirnoff Ice. This is some good stuff. This is the second one I'm having. And, so basically, that's it. You know what? You've probably already watched unboxings if you had any interest whatsoever in the watches. But I'm going to use it. I'm going to see how I like it after a week. Maybe do an update or something. And for right now, that's it. That's my Apple Watch. I don't know what... They should have just called it an iWatch. But you know how the goddamn Chinese have probably copyrighted all the names that you'd want to use because they already know that you plan on using it. Oh, you know what? In fact, what I could do, if I want, I could make a call off of this thing. I don't even know how to use Siri, but I could make a call off of this thing right now if I really want to. That'd be cool. But I don't know. I don't even know who I'd really call right now because it's getting kind of late. But let me see. Anybody in here? Cross Island Fitness. Oh, in fact, yeah, I'll call the gym. I'll call the gym. That'll be cool. Let's see how that works. Calling the gym. You can hear the speaker. The speaker's pretty good. Hi, how you doing? What time do you guys close tonight?
We close at 10 o'clock.
You close at 10? Oh, okay. So that's right around about now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What time do you guys open in the morning?
6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
Yes, we open from 6 to 10 tomorrow.
Here's a question. What time do the best-looking women come in? Like, is it in the morning or is it in the evening?
When does who come in?
Oh, do you have a yoga class?
A yoga class?
Yeah. Tomorrow? Like, is there one tomorrow?
We have yoga for the older people.
Older people? What time do you have yoga for, like, the young people in between, let's say, like, 18 and like, 25?
That we do not have.
You don't have that? Okay, so you only have yoga for old people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, thanks a lot. I was just checking.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks. Have a great night.
You too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't want to go to a yoga class with no old people.